Hello, third graders. So today for math, we're going to be practicing reading clocks and writing out the times. So remember, I can look back at my notes from Monday, and we remember our hours go on the left of the colon. So these two dots are going to be the colon. And then on the right side are our minutes. So over here, hours, and over here, minutes. And remember, if it is 00, we don't say 12:00, we say 12 o'clock. All right, same with here. So we go 7:30. So we are going to practice reading, but what we want to remember is our longhand equals our minutes, and our shorthand equals our hours. So let's practice reading our time. So remember, on my piece of paper, I'm going to write here. I know hours are on the left, and I know minutes are on the right. And remember, we have 24 hours in one day, 60 minutes in 1 hour. So I know my minutes are never going to be over 60, and I have my 1 to 12 hours here. So my hours are never going to be more than 12. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do is look for my hours. So usually what helps is I see the line here. I'm going to draw a little dotted line to help me see where the line goes. So it goes right here. So it's in between the 10 and 11, but we always know that we go back because we haven't been past. So I know that it's going to be 10 o'clock, so I'm going to write 10 at the hours. And then where are the minutes? So I'm going to draw my line to help. So it's right here, and I know that I can skip count by fives because in between the 12 and the 1 is 5 minutes, the 1 and the 2, 5 minutes, the 2 and the 3, 5 minutes. So let's do our skip counting. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So it would be 10:25. All right, so let's try another one. So remember, the first thing I'm doing is going towards the shorthand. That is my hours. So I know that is on the left side of my colon. So here we go. I'm going to draw out my dotted line to see where it goes. All right, it's in between the 12 and the 1, but I always go back, so it is 12. And now let's go through the minutes. So when I draw my line, I end up right here. So I'm just gonna make it a little darker so I know, bolder. So remember, I know I can count by my 5s all the way to my 6, and then I'm gonna count each individual line after I count by my 5s to my 6. So here we go, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 31, 32, 33. So I know it is 12:33. Also, if it helps when you have your notes, you can always write out your skip counting by 5s so that it can help you when you go to your homework. All right, but now we're going to go through another example. All right, so remember, my shorthand is my hours, my longhand is my minutes. So the first thing I'm going to do is go to the shorthand to find my hours. All right, and I always go back, so it is 3. And now to my minutes. It looks like it's closer to this one, so I'm just gonna, or actually we'd go back again with our minutes too, just like our hours. All right, so here we go. I can count to 5 to here, so I can go 5, and then I have to count individually, 6, 7, 8. So it's about 3:08, almost 3:09. And remember my hours, minutes. All right, and this is the last one we're going to go through today. So the first thing I'm doing is going over, I have my shorthand. I'm going over my hours. I'm going to draw a line as straight as I can. And it is right between my 7 and my 6. So I always go back. I'm going to circle it. My hours are 6. And now I'm going to go to my minutes. I'm going to draw my line, my dots. All right, so as we know, I can count by 5s because each segment is 5 minutes. So let's count by 5s all the way to our 11. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 56, 57. So I know that it is 6:57. So now let's go over some examples of what our homework is going to be looking like. So we're going to be practicing reading clocks and writing time. So now we're going to have to type the time into our computer. So I'm just going to show you real quick. Remember, I'm following my shorthand because I'm always going to type the hours first. It's in between the 10 and 11. I go back to the 10, so I'm going to type 1, 0. And then for the colon, you see this button, you're going to shift and press that button. If you're on an iPad, it's going to be different, but if you're on a laptop, that's the button you want to press. And then I'm going to go to my minutes. It's right on the 5. So I know that I can skip count by 5s. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So I'm going to type my 2 and my 5 for 25 and then submit. So that is how we're going to be doing our homework today. So just remember, when you're doing the colon in between the minutes and hours, it's this button right here. Let's see if I can take that off and make it clear. You're going to click shift that button and it'll make our colon. All right, thank you and have fun with the homework.